everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to do a makeup video. I've realized that it's been like forever since I actually filmed any kind of like, it's been a lot of like talking about makeup but not actually doing my makeup. So today is a lazy kind of chill Saturday and I thought that I would do kind of my natural drugstore makeup look that I've been kind of rocking this summer and working from home. So I'm just going to jump right in and we'll talk about some things. So the first product I'm going to start with is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I got this a while ago actually and I just started using it. So I've already did my skincare routine and of course put my SPF on because it's a nice day, and even if it wasn't a nice day, like SPF, I'm 31 years old now. It's been about a week and I am terrified. I'm not terrified, but like I don't want to be old looking. I know that's so like ridiculous to say. But SPF is like key. Same with vitamin C. So I put my SPF on and my vitamin C. So I'm doing something right. So yeah, I actually like the Poreless Putty Primer. I didn't know how I would. This is just the regular one. It took forever to come to Canada. I actually got this in the US when I could go to the US. But yeah, I really like it. And sorry, I'm just distracted because my dog is chewing on something. He was chewing on my lens cap. Glad I looked to see what he was. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some foundation on. When I'm going out, like, I will color correct, but where I'm just like doing nothing today, I'm not going to. And my skin's pretty good. Like, I've been using an eye cream and you can see like my dark circles are slowly starting to fade away, and you know, I do have a little bit of like discoloration and dark spots, but it's okay. I'm embracing kind of my skin in this more natural look. So the next product I'm going to use is this Maybelline Dream Urban Cover foundation, and it does have SPF 50, but in terms of SPF 50, I'm using Sun Beige 310. I find with SPF, and what I've read is that, you know, don't just use this because it's not going to give you the it's not going to give you the protection you need. I think you'd have to put like 15 layers on, I read, so that's insanity. Who wants to go around with 15 layers? But it does help a little bit, so I'm just gonna use my Thrive Causematics sponge. So you can see like it's kind of a light coverage foundation, very dewy. It definitely does that, and of course you can see like the kickback with the light, but I like it. Like, I think it works well. So I've been using this all summer and I think it's actually going to expire soon. So that's why I've been trying to use this up. So that is the foundation that I use. So the powder I'm going to use to set it is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I really like this powder. Like, I actually got it for, you can see this big pink tag. I got it for 50% off when it was like new. It's starting to get like a little bit like cakeish, but I don't mind it. The shade I'm using is medium beige. Do this. And this is just a really quick look that I do like nowadays. So I'm working from home and I have been during this entire experience. And some days, like, I do a lot of conference calls for my job and I don't really want to look haggard on camera, and I find like my webcam doesn't do me any favors, so I do like to wear a little bit of makeup, and I just have so much makeup, like, I need to use stuff up. Like, I still have stuff from like 3 years ago, which I know is not great, that I'm still using. Like, it's not good, guys. I've like cut back completely on my Sephora spending, and kind of really any makeup spending. So I've set my face and I really like this powder. I'd highly recommend it. They probably have changed the packaging because CoverGirl, like, I've never seen actually a brand repackage things as much as CoverGirl. Like, it's actually interesting how much that they feel the need to repack. So the next product that I'm going to use, this is like old, but it is really good, and it's from Hard Candy, and it is just their eyeshadow primer. It really actually reminds me of like the Urban Decay primer that people used to use. And it looks a lot like it. I don't know if you can see it, but I just dab a little bit of this on my eyes. I have like a little bit of discoloration on my eyelids, like they're kind of veiny, to be honest. So I really like this because it kind of balances it out. So I kind of like, I didn't plan this out, so like I should have had everything together, but my vanity is a mess. I don't have a lot of drugstore eyeshadow palettes that I like. I kind of do gravitate towards high end. But this is an affordable one, and it is it's my Ray Ray palette, and it's a palette that I've had forever, and I did talk about it before that it doesn't excite me, but I do need to use it up. So I'm just going to use this little color Spice, which is kind of neutral on my eyes. I used to love BH Cosmetics. Like, when Carly, I could have used that palette actually. I still have it, yes, it's forever. But when Carly came out with her palette, like, I used to love BH Cosmetics. And speaking of like Carly, it's making me think of this. I'm loving her new podcast. Like, I've become such a podcast person during COVID. It's like I really like the crime junk, like true crime podcasts. So I've been obsessed with a podcast called Crime Junkie, and I never thought like I would be a podcast person. Like, it's just never been, like, I've listened to them now and then, but I'm obsessed with them now. Like, the podcast that I listen to Crime Junkie. It's really good. I find they've gotten a little bit lazier though, in my opinion. Like, the podcasts are shorter and the stories aren't as great. A few things have like frustrated me, I guess, like with how they've termed things about like cases that they've investigated. But I really do like true crime podcasts. Like, I've really done that. My ultimate favorite podcast though has to be it's one called Say Bible, and it is about the Kardashians, and it's really good. Like, it's about Kardashians and also like pop culture as well. Like last week they were talking about Hamilton, and the girls that do it are like, they're around my age, and I feel like we go through like similar experiences with like dating and like culture and work and things like that. So I really like them, and they're really sweet. Like, one time they actually shouted me out in their podcast. Okay, so this is just like a very neutral eye look that I decided to do. Like I said, I don't like to do anything too crazy because I actually found like I was starting to look older when I did a lot of eyeshadow. So like I said, I don't want to look old, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cool it on the eyeshadow, and I just like this look. Like, I think I don't have a lot of like eyelid space, as you can see, so I really like that. So the next thing that I do is I put my concealer on, and I've been using the L'Oreal Pro Glow, and I mentioned this in like a favorites video. I still am doing like the triangle technique. I really like this. It does have like a strong scent that kind of like puts me off a little bit, but I find in the summer like it gives me the glow that I need, and it hides these dark circles. Okay, you can see like my dark circles. You can still see a little bit of it, but I do like this concealer. I think in terms of like matching, I didn't even tell you, I used Creamy Natural, which is kind of like, I think it's kind of dark actually. But I like that, and I'm gonna now set it with some of the NYX powder. I do have to set my under eyes because I know that's not something you do in a simple eye look, but I really need to because I gotta hide these dark circles. So now my camera cut out. So anyway, I powdered my under eyes. Now I'm gonna do my brows, and I've been using the Burt's Bees brow pencil, and I think it's in the darkest shade. This was sent to me a while ago, and I really like it. It has a spoolie on one side and then just the pencil on the other, and for like regular days, like, I am just good with having like, you can see like I don't have anything on right now, and I got some thick brows, so I just like to add. Great, so it actually, the little, like, I just sharpened it and it just fell apart. So I do like just a really natural brow for days like today. Okay, brows are done. Just like I said, very natural. I'm good with that. So now I'm just going to do a light bronzing, blushing, highlight. I don't like contour really. I do contour a little bit, but like I don't do like the cream contour. Unless I'm going out, I still do that. But I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Butter Collection and Whaley palette. This smells like heaven, and I'm obsessed with it. I actually don't watch her, but I just found like this color palette was like perfect for my skin. So I usually use the Sunset bronzer, which is at the bottom here. You can see it's had some use, and this just smells like the summer vacation I am not taking this year. So I guess I do kind of still do, like I just darken up my face a little bit, especially my nose area. Like I do like to contour my nose. And then I get to smell this goodness on my face. And I'm lucky that I'm kind of like already, like you can see I contoured here. I'm already like kind of chiseled face. So that's enough for this bronzer. So you can see I just darkened up my face. Not like, my face is really like compared to my body. I'm wearing hats and, you know, trying not to do that anti-aging thing. But yeah, so that's done in terms of bronzer. So in terms of blush, I kind of like go back because I really like Wildflower, but I also like Apricot because it's kind of like this pretty orangey blush. And both of these blushes are like limited editions, so I just put a little bit on here. Okay. So you can see I feel alive now. So I'm just gonna like wipe away this powder. It's baked enough. I must be the only person that still does baking, but that's fine. Let me know what you do down below. I think it's good, you know, depending on what our needs are and what our faces look like. We all have to do different techniques. So then I like to use this golden, well, like both of them are really nice. I actually like this whimsical one for like my inner corner, but I'm gonna use this highlight. And I still do the tip of my nose. I just love like to look glowy. And I have a very good tan this summer, so looks that. So this is kind of like the look that I like to do. I am just gonna add, I haven't really been wearing eyeliner. It's hit or miss. I don't do like big wings anymore. I think I will put a little bit of liner on today. So I'm gonna use, this is a Canadian brand, and this is the Marcel Precision Liquid Eyeliner. Love this liner. I like it better than like any high-end liner I've tried. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on. You can see like nothing too wild, just a little bit. So I'm done with that. So now I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. So the mascara I've been using is the Essence Forbidden Lash Mascara Rebel. To be honest, I don't really like this mascara. I just want to use it up. It's okay. I find it will smear. It's not waterproof. And I've been sweating in this summer heat. Do a good job to like volumize my lashes and lengthen them. I guess for $4, like, what do you want? So mascara is on. So now I'm just going to finish with lips, and I am obsessed with these. I wanted to do an entire video on them, but I was like, can you do an entire video on only 2 products? So these are the new Maybelline Lifter glosses, and these are amazing. Like, they're definitely up there with the Fenty glosses and other glosses I've tried. Luckily, I got these, like, I paid full price for this one, but if you're Canadian, Shoppers has them on sale right now for like $7.99. So I got 2 colors. I got Stone and I got Moon. So I'm going to use both of them because I like both of them together. Stone is like, it's like a thicker gloss. You're going to see it in action right now. For me, it's like a Your Lips But Better. These smell delicious too. Like, my stomach's been growling during this entire video. And this actually tastes like and smells like vanilla. So they smell better than the Fenty glosses, but definitely like your lips but better, and I find like they make my lips look big and juicy, which is always a good thing. So there it is, and I'm just going to use a little bit of Moon in the center because you can see this is just a pure gloss. There's no glitter in it. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos. Like, I was kind of like, do I film this? Do I not? It was kind of on a whim. I know it could be better organized. But I thought it was kind of fun to like talk to, I thought it would be fun to kind of talk, chat, and actually do my makeup for once because I haven't lately. And that's something I've identified on my channel. So let me know if you like these type of videos. You can see in the center, like, whoa. And also, I want to run this by you. I was thinking of doing like some get readies with me where I talk about dating stories because I have some interesting ones that the world might be interested in. Wow, I really like this combo together. I also linked everything down below, which I always do, but it is linked below for kind of your knowledge. So this is my like natural makeup look. Not anything too crazy, but I like it. So that was kind of like a get ready with me. I know I didn't do my hair, but I kind of like it in this little braid. I've been wearing braids before I go to bed, but I think it kind of matches the vibe of this outfit. So I will have everything linked down below. Let me know if you guys liked this video, what you thought about it. And I thank you so much for all your love and support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Any engagement is really good and I really appreciate it. So I thank you all for your love and support, and I hope you have a great day.